Hey everyone and welcome back. This week I'd like to talk about Tile Premium, a subscription service meant to enhance the current lineup of Tile smart trackers. If you're not familiar with Tile trackers, they're small Bluetooth-enabled chips that you attach to your frequently misplaced items in order to assist you in finding them when they go missing. These aren't GPS beacons though. Instead, they link with the Tile app on your smartphone or tablet, then your device reports its current location as the last known sighting of the tracker. The idea being that if you return to that location after misplacing the tracker, your phone should reconnect to the Tile, and you'll be able to use the circular visualization of signal strength to narrow in on your tracker's location before ringing it and following the tune to the tracker. For years, the two biggest complaints from Tile users were that the volume of the trackers was a little bit too quiet, and that the non-replaceable battery meant that once the battery died, you would have to recycle your Tile and then repurchase one, albeit at a discounted price. Recently though, Tile has released two new trackers to complement its stylized line of existing products, the Tile Pro and a revamped version of the original Tile Mate, both of which now have louder speakers and replaceable batteries. So thank you Tile for listening to your customers and responding. I've created an Amazon wishlist that contains all of the Tile models, which I'll link below. So if you decide to purchase one, please consider using these links to support my channel at no extra cost. Accompanying the two new trackers, Tile has rolled out a premium subscription service that is meant to unlock additional value in the form of free yearly battery replacements, tracker location history maps, unlimited tracker sharing, extended warranty, premium customer care, and a new Smart Alerts feature, which is currently in beta. To test out these premium features and the Tile system as a whole, I picked up a tracker bundle from Amazon that included two of the traditional Tile Slims, as well as two of the new Tile Mates. I quickly attached them to my wallet, passport, camera, and car keys. Overall, I've been very happy with the Tile system. Within an hour of unboxing them, I was ringing a tracker to find my car keys. And honestly, I find the ability to ring my phone by double-clicking the Tile logo on the tracker just as handy as the ability to ring the trackers themselves. Another thing that I really like about Tile is how they deal with truly lost trackers. The range for connecting to a tracker is between 100 and 300 feet depending on which model you bought, so if you can't find your tracker where it was last seen, they're designed to automatically pin off of other people's Tile apps without them having to do anything at all. So if you lose the tracker, just click the Notify When Found button and the Tile community will be recruited to assist in the search. One thing that I was disappointed in was the toll that this system played on my phone's battery life. In order to have the app keep track of the tiles, it has to be left running in the background. I checked a few times and the app seemed to be using between 13 and 28% of my battery depending on how often I used it. Not a trivial amount, so something you should consider. And that brings me to Tile's premium subscription service. As far as subscriptions go, it's pretty cheap, coming in at only $3 per month or $30 if you sign up for a whole year. With the premium membership, Tile will send you one free battery for each of the new Tile Mate or Mate Pros that you have. These trackers take CR1632 and 2032 batteries respectively, which would cost you about $1 each on Amazon if you buy them in packages of between 5 and 10. So certainly not a huge price savings incentive, but the value proposition increases with the number of compatible trackers you buy, and I really think the real value here is that batteries will automatically be shipped to you without you having to do anything. The premium location history feature is pretty neat as well. In place of simply telling you the last location of your tracker, the service provides a running feed of all the locations your tracker was seen over the last 30 days. I'm not sure that this increases the likelihood of finding a lost tracker compared to just knowing the last location, but there are probably some creative ways you could use this information. For example, if you shared your tracker information with a loved one when you go on a trip, they could monitor your progress as you travel. And that relates to the next premium feature, sharing your Tile trackers with an unlimited number of accounts. By default, you would be restricted to sharing each tracker with only one additional account, but personally, I don't find that I need to share my Tile trackers between multiple accounts. So in order to test this out, I shared it between an account on my phone and one on my iPad, and I actually came across a pretty interesting issue. Currently, each tracker can only connect to one device at a time, regardless of whether both devices are using the same Tile account. This means that if you have two devices competing to connect to the same tracker, only one will get to connect, and it may not always be the one that you want to use. I often wanted to ring my tracker from my phone, but was unable to because my iPad was acting as the primary connection. This is an unfortunate consequence of sharing trackers between two nearby devices. Interestingly, I was only able to figure this out by troubleshooting the problem with a Tile representative using the premium customer care feature. I spent the evening texting back and forth as I made dinner, and was able to figure out my issues by the end of the meal. So while I didn't think I would use the premium SMS customer care feature, it did help me resolve my issue faster than if I had to go online and hunt down a solution in a forum. Buying into the premium subscription will also give you a 3-year warranty on any of the new trackers that have replaceable batteries. This is like any other warranty, it really just covers the hardware, so it won't cover you if you end up losing your tile altogether, but it is nice to know that you have 2 additional years with peace of mind. The last premium feature is the Smart Alerts program, which is still in beta as I record this. This was easily the most appealing feature to me when I was looking into the subscription service, and while it has its merit, I did have some issues with its current embodiment. Smart Alerts are designed to send you a notification whenever you leave home without any of the tile trackers that you enable this feature for. And while it does that, I have a few complaints. First, you can only set up one home location, which will be used for all of your trackers. So if you want to set an alert for leaving your wallet at home, and a separate alert for leaving your house keys at the office, you're out of luck. Second, you can't adjust the size of the home bubble, so you're limited to a home designation that's pretty large. And finally, I found that I wasn't actually notified about leaving things behind right away. Rather, notifications came in a little bit delayed. And since that home bubble is large enough that it actually encompasses my car, at times I found I was driving and 3 kilometers away before the notification came in. For some things, like your passport, this would be a welcome improvement over showing up at security empty-handed, but for little things, I think the Smart Alerts feature still requires some refinement. Ideally, I would like to set a different home bubble for each tracker, and vary its size to match my intended use. In addition, it would be nice if you had the option to be notified whenever the connection with one of your tile trackers is broken, so that you can know somebody has walked away with your purse, wallet, or laptop, for example. All in all, I think the Smart Alerts feature is a promising extension of the tile system, and one that I suspect will evolve over the next year or so. After all, it's still in beta. So that's been my tile experience. Overall, I'm really happy with the trackers, and I think that the premium subscription service has a lot of potential. The last thing I'll leave you with is that Tile has started partnering with other companies like Bose and KeySmart in order to bring their tracking technology into non-Tile products. This is pretty cool. In the future, I'll be reviewing the KeySmart Pro, so subscribe if you'd like to see that. Otherwise, if you liked this video, please hit the like button down below, leave a comment if you have any other questions, and subscribe if you haven't already.